So, what's brought you in here today, Leanne?
Well, I'm a week out from gastric bypass surgery, and it was a decision that I made back in July, and I've had to work on it these last few months before I could get the surgery. And so a week ago, Thursday, I had the surgery, and I'm doing really well, but I'm learning a lot of new things, and I'm having to adjust. My husband's having to adjust, and we're just really trying to make sure that we enforce the good habits that we're going to be starting and creating for ourselves.
I understand. It sounds like you're going through a lot of changes now, and not only just for you, but for your family.
Right, I am. I mean, my husband has been real supportive during this whole time, and he has been on board with me and has never once been discouraging. But I'm learning how to re-eat differently. Like something simple that thin people would probably know is that whatever you put in your mouth is what you swallow at one time. So how big the bite is how big you swallow. So I'm having to learn how to take smaller bites because my stomach is smaller, so it can't take those big bites. And that is something that a normal person would not even think twice about, but it's something that I'm having to be very conscious about.
Yeah, it sounds like you're having to do a lot of extra thinking that you don't necessarily, like you said, most people wouldn't think about. So it's taking more mental effort, right, I guess, on your part.
It is, and I've had these habits. I'm 35. I've had these habits 35 years, and so relearning them is not going to be easy. Another thing I can't do is drink with my meal, which I'm used to taking a bite, taking a sip, taking a bite, taking a sip, and so now I can't drink at all.
So when do you drink, or how is that?
30 minutes before or after is when I can drink, but within that 1 hour, half hour on each side of my meal, I can't drink.
Okay, so
because it acts as a plunger and pushes the food down, and then I'm hungry again and want to eat more. So as long as my stomach is full, then I'm not going to want that sensation to eat.
Okay, let me make sure I'm understanding. So like, if you were to eat at noon, you would have to, if you're wanting something to drink, you'd have to drink it before 11:30 or after. Well, let's say it took you 10 minutes to eat at 12, then, or let's say it took you 30 minutes to eat. Then it had to be after 1.
Right.
So it's either before 11:30 or after 1, something
right.
like that.
But I'm also having to drink 48 ounces of fluid a day. So it's a hard thing to manage because I've got to drink all this fluid, but I can't drink it in these windows of time. And so it's new. And my husband can still drink with his meal, and it's not a problem. But for me, I'm a person who has always drunk with my meal, and so I'm having to make sure that the drink isn't close by because my instinct is to not even think about it, but to drink.
Well, now, how are you doing that, making sure that you drink enough water or whatever, but in between meals?
I just really watch the time. And so I'm more conscious of time. I'm more conscious of how I'm eating and what I'm eating. I have to make sure I have protein first because I have to have 60 grams of protein a day. And your body can have all kinds of vitamin supplements, but it really can't, there is no synthetic protein. And so I have to eat things with protein in them, and that is harder than you may realize. Well, right now I'm not on a regular diet because my stomach is still healing, so I'm on smooth consistency food, so I can have things like mashed potatoes, which has no protein, or I can have lima beans, which has some protein, but I have to have smooth consistency. Now next week I'll be on regular food, but in the meantime it's been a real balancing act for me.
I see. It sounds like it's been a challenge, I guess, for you.
It has. It has been a challenge because I'm not used to thinking about food in this way. I'm used to thinking about, I want to go eat Mexican, I really like to eat out tonight, I want something at home, but, or what am I going to take for lunch at school, but, thinking about food and thinking about how I'm going to eat are very different, and so I'm having to really retrain my brain. But it's been good for me. It's been very good for me because I'm developing habits that other people already have. And so that's good. That's a healthy thing.
It is.
And I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, it sounds like you're excited about it, and that's great, I guess, for something that's so, to me it sounds like different in your life. It's good that you're excited about changes.
I am.
And because sometimes changes are difficult.
Well, this whole year has been a year of changes. I started graduate school.
Yes.
And we're we decided to go through this process of me having the surgery, and so those are some major life things for our family, and we have to learn how to juggle our time and learn how to manage those things.
Well, it sounds like your husband's been supportive as well. You mentioned before.
He is.
And so I'm sure you seem to be very glad of that. And that
I am.
He is.
I am. There was a lady that was also having a surgery, and her husband was very unsupportive, very discouraging, very almost demeaning. Not almost, he was demeaning.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really grateful that John was just so. He's just real supportive. He's encouraging. He's proud of me, and he's made that very clear. And that helps me to want to continue on the right path.
I see. Yeah, it sounds like you are really. It sounds to me that you're saying that it's not just you taking on this new challenge of eating healthy, but it's John, your husband, and yourself together as a team.
Well, the reason I decided to have the surgery is because I had diabetes, and I have some other health issues, and so I wanted to eliminate those things so that my husband and I can have a long life together, if at all possible.
Mm-hmm.
And we're very happily married, and I want us to do whatever we can to be happy and healthy together. And even though he didn't have the surgery, he's changing his eating habits so that he can do the same thing, because he's overweight too.
I see.
Great. That's
Okay.
like over. Did I just press the red button again?
Yep.